Hi, this is Phil and Daniel at Small Farm Innovations. We're TYM Tractor Mechanics. What we have here is a T654 and the clutch was saturated with oil, and we're going to show you a procedure on how to correct this.
In order to pressurize the transmission with the tractor split in half, so you got your suction line down here that we've just put a pipe plug in and tighten a hose clamp on it, and then you got your steering hoses that we tied together there, and that's all you got to do to keep from losing air pressure through these few hoses here that will leak otherwise.
What we did, we took a regular old pressure regulator and we put about 1 psi on the transmission right there at the dipstick.
Alright, so you're going to take your soapy water and you're going to start spraying in the clutch housing until you find your leak. Make sure you spray around your shafts good, because there are seals there too, but in this case our leak is coming right here from this plug that's in the front of this housing here. Now what we end up doing is we'll replace the plug and we'll add some silicone. Okay, I'm going to talk to y'all about another thing we do to modify these tractors to prevent oil saturation of the clutch disc and to inspect your clutch. We drill a 3/8 hole here in the clutch housing. I drill it to the side so that it'll avoid your front wheel drive line, and it don't have to be huge, but we have a fiber scope that we will stick in here so we can inspect the clutch and our throwout bearing and everything else that's inside this clutch housing, instead of having to split the tractor in two pieces. But it's just a little tip while you're in here to put you a hole there, stick your cotter pin in there to keep dust out. Okay, so now I want to show y'all how we upgrade from the factory fibrous disc that's real susceptible to any time you get any sort of oil saturation in there. It will absorb it and you'll notice lack of power, but your engine RPM stay the same as your clutch disc slipping. Now what we replace it with is a ceramic button type clutch disc. It'll last a lot longer. It's not susceptible to oil being getting inside these pads. We can get you set up with that here at Small Farm. This pressure plate, it's a good pressure plate. We've seen similar plates on 80 horse tractors. There's nothing wrong with that plate. But if you're interested in upgrading this clutch disc, we just send your flywheel, clutch disc, and pressure plate to us here at Small Farm, and we'll get you set up with that. Alright, this is Daniel and Phil again at Small Farm Innovations. We're going to show you today how to adjust your clutch free travel and your pedal. You're going to take this pin loose here. I don't know if you can see it right here. And you're going to loosen this nut up here. And if you run this bracket here up the threads, that will add free travel. If you run it down, it'll take the free travel away. So basically, if you run it up, you'll have more free travel in your pedal, and you run it down and you'll take away the free travel. Most of the time you're going to be running it down as the clutch wears, but in this case we just put a new clutch in this tractor and I had to run it back up to get the correct disengagement of the clutch.